To add something to the armature called a commutator. It's a ring with gaps on the opposite sides. The commutator will spin along with the armature. Now we connect the circuit with two brushes on the side. These brushes will slide along as the commutator spins, and they are spring-loaded so that they always maintain contact. The current flows from the wire through the brush, the commutator ring, the armature loop, and back through the other side. Now we have our electromagnet and the armature spins. As we come around this time, the brushes will switch contact to the other side of the commutator ring. Remember, there's two brushes, so this is happening on both sides. Before the switch, the current in the armature is flowing this way. After the brushes switch sides, current will flow the other way. This means the electromagnet switches polarity, which will cause the armature to keep spinning. This commutator ring does the same thing as switching the wires like we were doing before, but this time it does it all on its own. It will continue to spin as long as we're connected to a battery. Disconnect the battery, no more electromagnet, and the spinning stops. Now so far we've only used one loop on the armature. This will cause our motor to have an irregular speed, and in fact, we could get stuck in this position, with the brushes halfway between commutator segments. What we can do is split the commutator ring and then add another loop. So first, the brushes are in contact with these two commutator segments, which turns on this electromagnet, which causes it to start spinning. Once we get to here, the brushes switch contact to the next pair of commutator segments, which means this loop turns off and the next loop turns on. Now this electromagnet wants to spin. The brushes switch contact and the next loop turns on. This keeps happening as our motor spins. It's almost like the loops will take turns being an electromagnet. Some electric motors will add many loops to the armature. This ensures that there will be a continuous spinning motion on the motor. This spinning force on the armature is called a torque. Stronger torque means a faster spin. There are some things we can do to improve the torque of the motor. Electromagnets are strong